What's up, everybody? Today is August 4th, 2024, and unfortunately, I have nothing but bad news to bring you. I really hate making videos like this, but if I made a video about other stuff, I would just be like trying to like hide it or lie about it. Our life still sucks, and that's these videos are just reporting on my life, and our life still sucks. So anyhow, all right, where's the first bad news? So the first bad news is my car still sucks. Um, the ignition's still messed up, still hard to start. Took me after I got off work, it took me 40 minutes, about 40 minutes to start the car. Before I could even move it. So and that's like spraying WD-40 into the ignition and just wiggling the key and doing all that. Still took me like 40 minutes. I think it's the longest it's taken me so far. So yeah, the car's still messed up, and now I have to, no matter where we go to the store or whatever, and I have to sit in the car with the car on because I can't turn it off, because then I'd have to waste however much time trying to get the car back on. So there's that. That's still a thing. Second thing, we normally get food money from the state, like welfare, like food stamps money, and we didn't get that this month. Don't know why. When I go to work tomorrow, Becca's going to try to call the office and find out why. Who knows? Who knows why we didn't get the food money this month? But we didn't, and that's one of our life supports, getting the like the food stamps, because it's just the food stamps is just for food. It's not for any non-food items. It's just for food, but that helps us at the grocery store. It's not out to eat food. It's nothing. It's just at the grocery store food. So that obviously helps us out a lot. But we didn't get that. Becca checked the account today, and we didn't get that. So that's the second problem. And then the third problem at work, I'm going to tell you, a lot goes on in my work, and I don't tell you guys for a couple reasons. One, because I never know if someone from my work watches these videos, especially I don't know if someone in like like a management or team leader, whatever you want to call them, watches my videos. And obviously I don't want to get fired, so I don't talk about a lot of stuff that goes on at work. But it's getting to the point. So much stuff goes on in that job. There's so much I want to tell you guys, but it's getting to the point where like I almost don't even like care no more. I just want to tell you guys how messed up it is at that place. I'm getting to the point. But anyhow, one of the messed up things is I'm a janitor, and I have a specific area that I do. I'm plant one janitor, and so I have a little rotation. I do plant one, and I do another building. I do a few different areas for my janitor. And then they were trying to, one of the other janitors was like, oh, hey, tomorrow we're going to switch. I'm going to go to plant 2, and they're going to go to plant 1. I was like, why? And they're like, oh, my boss, I don't want to say the person's name, but my direct lead, they're saying that we need to switch. And I'm like, okay. I looked at the schedule, and I'm scheduled for my same, in the same plant 1 tomorrow. And so I'm like, okay, that sounds funky. Why all of a sudden I'm being switched? And just as a little tidbit of a hint of what's going on, I had a really big problem recently with my lead and another employee. I don't want to go into the whole thing, what happened, but basically another lead said something inappropriate about me, like in front of everybody. That day that I was supposed to be off, and I ended up going for a plant cleanup, sanitation, and we have a meeting in the morning, and my boss was like delegating, like okay, so and so you're going to this group, and so you're going to go in that group, like under that lead. And when my boss was like, okay, Matt, you're going to go with this lead, that lead like scoffed, and in Spanish like said, like insulted me, said that I'm worthless, and like in front of everybody, just like blurted out that, oh, he's worthless, like I don't want to work with him, And so it was the fact that A, that she said that in front of everybody, and then B, that my boss didn't denounce it, didn't say, hey, you shouldn't say it. She actually laughed. My boss actually laughed about it. So that was a big old thing. I put in a a grievance or a complaint or whatever you want to call it about it. I talked to another higher up that works in HR about it, and I put in a whole complaint about it. And then even HR has been, they almost treating me like I'm the problem, and I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there on the wall, just waiting, for them to tell me where I'm going. And that lady just shouted out something about me. I mean, I was totally innocent in the whole thing, and they know that I'm not in trouble whatsoever. But even so, even the HR lady was kind of giving me attitude, like I was a bother to her about making the complaint. And then I tried to follow up on it. I was like, because I wanted copies of, whatever the investigation they did, whatever they found out or whatever. I just wanted copies of all those documents. And she was like, oh, but what for? And I was like, well, in case I want to go, go to the next step with this. I didn't tell her what that next step was, but, in case I want to, pursue further action. If I, basically if they said, oh, this is what we're going to do or whatever, suspend the person, whatever they said, if I'm dissatisfied with it, maybe I want to go to the next higher up about it. Whatever it is, that's my business. I just wanted copies of the information, of the investigation or whatever. And so she gave me hassles about that. Oh, I'm still conducting my investigation and, still having to talk to people, this and that. Just totally just giving me attitude. It's like, man, I'm the one who got insulted in front of everybody. So anyhow, I'm telling you, there's so much stuff about my job that I want to tell you guys. That place is a joke. It really is a joke. And, there's health and safety, I would say things that I would say that are health and safety violations, and just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. And so, I'm at the point I kind of don't care if someone from my work is watching, even if it is a lead or a supervisor, because I'm saying the truth. As people say, I have receipts, so to speak, for everything that I say. I have proof of everything that I say or whatever, and I'm not going to feel bad for telling the truth, nothing like that. So I'm getting to the point where I kind of I don't care about publicly, exposing them, because there is so much that goes on there, and like I said, health and safety stuff, and that's some of the like I told you guys before. My work produces fries for McDonald's amongst other companies and stores or whatever else. And if people knew like the conditions that the employees worked in, and that the conditions that and some of the factories that your food was produced in, I don't think people would want to buy that product, honestly. Anyways, that's another story for another video. But in the gist, yes, so that's what's going on. The car's still messed up. We didn't get our welfare money, and my work is being my work. So that's what's going on. It's our life, I thought, hey, when I got a job, it's like, hey, things are gonna start getting better, and it's like progressively get better, and they're not. It did for like a little bit, and then stuff just started tanking, and then we're still unable to find a place, and then the hotel prices go up because it's summertime and people travel during the summer and come to concerts during the summer and all this. So hotel prices go through the roof. Just everything just happens. Like I said, we're still not able to find a place. The hotel prices, skyrocket, and now we lose the food money. It's just can't catch a break. It's just we have like really bad luck, and it's like I keep trying to trudge along. I get up freaking 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work and deal with my car that doesn't function and all this kind of stuff, and it's just like whatever. I really hate to be a complainer, but this is my life. This is my life. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.